But this is actually the mother of all Yorkshire. But this is actually the mother of all Yorkshire.
All right, I've got some breaking news here. The Temple Mount is closed.
September 2012 is the year, by our count, of 5,773. It will surely be a year of a great Aliyah. Aliyah is ascent, spiritual ascent, and actual material ascent to the land of
Today,
Israel.
This morning, March the 6th, 2013, after an altercation between a group of Jewish visitors and a group of Muslim women.
For the darkness shall cover the earth, and a thick cloud the nations. But Hashem will shine upon you, and His glory will appear over you.
But this is actually the mother of all Yorkshire pudding.
Shana Tova, Metuka, Mevorechet. A good, a sweet, and a blessed year to you, to all your dear ones, with all the house of Israel.
With the signs of the second Jewish women yelling and chanting at them. As police moved to disperse the Muslim women, an even larger group of worshippers gathered and began to demonstrate against the police action. See how aggressive the Muslims are getting. Very intense.
About one of the great British food pairings.
One of the classic combinations that everybody knows in this country is the iconic roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. But if you delve a little bit into the history of this dish, you find out that 250, 300 years ago, when it first evolved, it wasn't roast beef, it was roast mutton and Yorkshire pudding. So what I'm going to do today is to go back to the earliest recipe, which is from 37, and make you roast mutton and Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, that sounds delicious. We're in for a treat, as Ivan is not going just for one classic combination. How about adding some seafood?
Smells like an old muggy made out of goose feathers. I'm going to give it a fairly nice anointing with some melted butter. We won't need really to baste it very much at all, because mutton's got this wonderful jacket of fat over the top.
Mutton like this is from a
This
sheep more than a
particular breed of mutton is local to the Lake District where I live. It's called Herdwick. And it's one of the oldest breeds we have in Britain, probably at least 1,000 years old. And it's a mountain sheep. So it's living mainly off wild herbs and grass. So it's got an amazingly sweet flavour. So it's a bit of history in itself, the actual breed. So that's ready to be hung up in
Next,
front of
we
the
need
fire.
Yorkshire pudding. Ivan is going to follow the first published instructions from this 1737 book, where it was originally called dripping pudding. But it's not made of
Okay,
dripping.
that's beginning to look like a nice smooth batter now.
Well, I'd be putting my batter in a hot tin in the oven now, but the old-fashioned way gives you something a bit special.
This is the Georgian and Victorian way of doing it. I'm going to put the frying pan onto the fire.
And guess what also happened in America this morning? The White House announced today that as of March the 9th, the White House tours are closed. If you want to see...
After 5 minutes on the fire, Ivan finishes off the cooking by placing it under the meat.
So what we have here is the original combination of roast mutton and Yorkshire pudding. And you can see the Yorkshire pudding is rising like it would in the oven, but it's now in front of the fire, a process which used to be called firing.
Oh, that meat looks a treat. A feast fit for a king.
But Ivan, that looks like a soggy mess to me, mate.
I know. It looks like a chapati that's gone wrong or a pizza that someone's forgotten to put. But this is actually the mother of all Yorkshire. The Yorkshire pudding is the only surviving one of this group of fired puddings.
The top crust now gets dripped on by all those delicious juices, hence the name dripping pudding.
Well, I have to say, paired with the roast, I wouldn't mind feasting on that.